Hi, I'm Puneet,
Hi, I'm Disha.
and we bought this flat in 2019. And right after buying the flat, the first thing we wanted to do was start looking for companies or contractors who could help us do the interiors for the house. So we met maybe 20 odd different interior design companies to independent contractors, and everybody was trying to sell us the dream and how you can go with this design, that design, and the whole concept was not clicking to us. So, and the budgets were also varying, like anywhere from like 5 lakh to like 50 lakh on a house, and it was very confusing process for us to figure out like who we should go with. Then so we started the process. We started meeting different designers, trying to understand what their ideas are and how they can create a space that we would call home. And
So we started looking in Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere. Whatever the idea is given by one or the other, we actually tried it. And then while going through Instagram only, we actually got to know about Carafina. And their designs were attractive. And that was the time when we thought, okay, now we can consider it as one of the companies. And luckily it was in Bangalore itself. So it was a win-win situation. And that's how we got to know about Carafina through Instagram.
so then we contacted Gaurav, and Gaurav met us one of the weekends, and just was trying to understand basically what we wanted. And we were also had very raw thoughts on what kind of house we wanted. But we were more interested in more glassy, luxury look, and not much like
Storage house. We don't wanted
we didn't want a storage house where we're just storing things. We wanted like a luxury house that we could, very happily live. And Gaurav was able to understand a lot of that, and then he showed us a lot of his designs and work that was done by Carafina. And then we were able to relate to the kind of house that we want, like. And most other designers that we met were more focused on that we'll make your cupboards or we'll make your kitchen and all that kind of stuff. But in a house we realized that there are so many elements, all the way from you enter the house to your bedroom to your lounge area, kitchen area, and all these thoughts like all came together when Gaurav started explaining to us how they could do different elements. So yeah, we give it a thought. It was definitely a lot more than what we had budgeted initially, but the end product came out to be much better than what we thought we would get. So right after signing up with Carafina, he connected us with Chuki and Fatima, and they sat down with us and went like room by room, section by section, what are we thinking, what do we want. They showed us like examples of their existing work, inspiration from online, like a lot of materials we saw.
So I had an idea that I do not want a copy-paste house. Whatever they have done in any other house, I didn't wanted that. It was a very big criteria for me that my house should be my house and not anybody else copy or paste or any other fraction of piece. So then, so we clicked very well with Chuki, and she understood what we wanted, and she designed brilliantly for us, from utilization of the space, corners, and giving us not a very a very compact look with a luxury feeling, and not a bulky house which I have seen in most of the places or the designers that have shown us. And it is sleek. At the end of the day, it is a sleek, compact look for a good 3.5 BHK.
And then we realized, there are so many elements, like even like the kitchen that we did, like there are so many different kinds of fascias that you can have, and some of them are low maintenance, some of them are high maintenance, and like Chuki was able to like help us identify, pros and cons, like what we want to go with, and keeping the budget in mind. So overall, in a few weeks of design time that we had, we got around 10 to 12 different design options for every section in the house. So we have total 9 different sections in the house, and for each section we got around like 10 to 12 design options. From those we were able to further select the ones that we like, further fine tune the color combinations and stuff like that we want. And yeah, it was, I think that was the most exciting part of like actually visually being able to see how your house is going to look. And then the production started, and and they were upfront with us, like the kind of elements that we have in a house is going to take 3 to 4 months of time, and that is basically how much time it took to get things done and put the whole house together. So all in all, and then I think Chuki was really helpful in going shopping with us, like when we were finalizing our wallpaper, our lighting, like very small elements, like how many wattage you should have, small lights, big lights, what should be the height of the ceiling, and so that you don't get like crazy lines and everything. So like a lot of small attention to detail we saw was the Chuki asked us the right questions when we went shopping, and then we got really good deals. So we went all the way to like luxury lighting houses to Chickpet to find the right kind of lights, and we were able to find something that fits our budget, also looks very good.
So I would say our house is nearly 95% of what we had in our 3D renders, and it actually came out because of help of everyone who was the part of the team. Chuki, Fatima, they all contributed equally, more or less, to put the design which is actually being put forward and is actually sold. We bought it, the selling point is your design, and they actually made their designs come to life. And I will not deny saying that the originals or what the house looks is more better than the 3D renders what we have. And it is a journey which we wanted to have with Chuki, Gaurav, everyone. There are always plus and minuses, but at times they were very transparent with the costings. They told us on the very beginning that what their costing is, and they are flexible with what we want and what we cannot. It's not fitting our budget. So they were very open and helpful towards that. Wallpaper, we didn't buy wallpapers from them, but they helped us. As my husband said, that Chuki came along with us for the shopping. It is not her job, but she did it as a part of her experience, and it is a brilliant experience at the end of the day.
So one of the best things that I like about my house right now is like when we enter the entire home, from entrance to foyer to kitchen to dining, there is one theme that is set. It's not a mixture of different concepts or color combinations. It's all well thought through, well put together, and we enjoy it.
And we thank Carafina for the experience, I would say.